Hey everybody, so I know it's been a while since I've posted on this channel, and I recorded a video actually on my phone the other day, and I decided that I didn't want to post it up because I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do. And to be perfectly honest, I kind of don't even want to put this one up because this one's also actually just kind of thinking out loud without an actual answer. And these are questions that I've been asking myself. They're not questions that I've been asked by anyone. And so, okay, since I moved back to Seattle, I've had a job. Working job has been 5 days a week that I can't do much of anything. I tried to stay up on comments, and I was able to do that slightly, but it's not as easy as I remember it being. There's more work that needs to be done than there used to be. Basically, what it comes down to is when I first started, the job that I'm doing now I've actually done before. And I got a promotion after I had worked there for a while, which put me into a position where I was doing even less work. So because I was doing less work, I had more time, and that's kind of what I got used to. I'd been doing that for so long. I think I had been doing the job one level up from where I am now. I think I did that for about 3 years. Almost 3 years. So, like I said, I kind of went into it thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be like it was before. Well, not exactly. So, I don't have as much time at work as I thought I would. When I go home from work, excuses, I just don't spend much time on the internet in general. I've kind of got a decently active social life. To those that have mentioned and or asked, no, I haven't gotten laid since I got to Seattle. It's slightly disappointing, but at the same time, whatever. So it goes. I've had dry spells before, and so there's just another one. So I'll deal with that. I also, I haven't been. I don't know. I haven't been in the total mindset that I used to be. Which is a good thing, because a lot of the time and a lot of the searching and everything that I was doing when I was in Ohio was based on the fact that I had absolutely no one to interact with that wasn't a good half an hour, 45 minutes away, other than my mom and my dad, and other family members that I saw from time to time. And so I really wasn't doing anything, which meant that I had all of this time, all the time, to do whatever I wanted to, which was great because it led me to where I am today, which, I like where I am today. But one of the things that I noticed as time continues on is that I will forget to even check Facebook, Google Plus, or my SpotlightOnXandar channel at all to see if anybody's even replied to anything. I posted up the quick video about my grandma when I was back in Ohio. I wasn't able to get back to the comments right away, and then I realized, oh crap, I never even got back to any of the comments. So I do want to thank all of you for your comments and words of encouragement and comfort. It was hard, and it's interesting. This Christmas, my parents sent me a box with Christmas presents in it, as they usually do when I'm not around. And in the box was I knew it was a book, but I didn't know what the book was about. But the book was, it said to Spencer, which my name is Spencer, and I have alluded to that a couple of times before. And actually, if you look at my Xander's Meteor channel, you'll see that I actually say that my name is Spencer. But anyway, to Spencer from Nanan. And Nanan was the nickname for my grandma. Everybody's got grandma nicknames. Ours was Nanan, which was short for nanny. It's not short, it's the same length, but basically she picked that up before I was born, so she's always been Nanan to me. So anyway, and I was just kind of thinking, this is kind of strange. I have a gift under the tree that is from my dead grandma, and I had no idea what it was, and other than a book. And so when Christmas morning came rolling around here in Seattle, I opened the book, and inside, and the book was The Complete Book of MASH, which here I will attempt to get for you guys. Also, I broke my tripod connector on the bottom of this when I was traveling cross country. I had the camera on the tripod and tried to move the whole thing with my phone or with my camera instead of by grabbing the tripod, and broke the bottom, and so I can't put this on a tripod anymore, which really sucks, because now I'm either holding it or I'm setting it down somewhere, and when I'm setting it down somewhere, it's not usually aimed at what I want it to be aimed at. So anyway, I'm holding this. So here's the book. It's The Complete Book of MASH, and on the inside, which I gotta make sure this doesn't say anything. Yeah, there we go. On the inside it says, Spencer, I can't think of anyone who enjoyed MASH, forgot it was an acronym, as much as you do besides Nan. She didn't quote episodes, but often told of scenes, and that she and Daddy used to watch it. I know she would have wanted to share this with you. Love, Dad, December 2011. Now, let's see. To show you and explain to you my devotion to the MASH series, I actually purchased all of the seasons of MASH as they came out on DVD over the years, which they came out one a year for, well, was it one a year or one every 6 months? I think it was one every 6 months for about 5 years. And every time a new season came out, I bought the DVD versions, and they were like 3 discs together, and I was, sorry, brain fart, and just this past year, within the past year or so, Amazon was running a sale on box sets, and so I picked up the box set, which is all the... Sorry, I just stopped the recording. I have no idea. Oh, I hit the button. I'm a moron. Anyway, so I bought all the DVDs in one. It's the Martinis and Medicine collection. It's all the DVDs in here, plus a book, plus like a clipboard and a bunch of other stuff inside, and plus the movie. And so, you know, it's perfect. This was the perfect gift, because I didn't ask for anything from my grandparents. You know, I had lived with them for a while, and there was really nothing, not to sound spoiled or not to sound, you know, non-sentimental. There was just really nothing that they owned that I wanted, nothing that they owned that was of anything more than sentimental value to me. And one of the things that I've always actually had a problem with in my life is holding on to anything that is actually just based on sentimental value. Sentimental value to me is great, but I much prefer to just hold on to the memories as opposed to holding on to something that brings up those memories. I remember a lot about the people that I've lost in my life, and I remember a lot about the people that I just no longer have in my life due to just circumstances and moving on. And so the need to hold on to memorabilia and you know, small tchotchkes or this or that or the other just doesn't really mesh with the way that my mind thinks about those things. Anyway, the point is that this book is like perfect, and it was the best, 100% best gift that I could have received at Christmas, and it really was, and it was awesome. I don't have any clue what I was talking about before I started talking about my grandma and then leading on to MASH. What I think I was talking about was the fact that I feel as though now, when I stop and think about it, I've stretched myself way too thin across way too many different avenues. Not avenues, it's not the word I'm looking for, but anyway, mine's kind of not all there. I have 2 Facebook accounts. I have my personal Facebook account, I have my Xandar's Meteor Facebook account. I have 2 YouTube accounts, Spotlight on Xandar's account and the Xandar's Meteor account. I have 3 email addresses that I have to check in order to determine what's going on at each individual basically my Xandar's Meteor is linked to my personal email account. Spotlight on Xandar is linked to a Spotlight on Xandar email account. My Facebook for Xandar's Meteor is linked to a Xandar's Meteor email account. And I've gotten to the point where I realize when I don't have 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day to actually keep up with everything and everybody, and keep 3 browsers open and always be checking everything. Oh, that includes Twitter too. I've tweeted like twice in the past 3 months, 4 months, and I feel like I've lost touch with some of those people as well. What I'm basically thinking that I'm going to do, and I'm not 100% positive of how I'm going to do it, but I may put up a video about it once I come up with a conclusion, is there's the possibility, first of all, I don't think that Spotlight on Xandar is ever going to be profitable as an avenue for me to make money. And that was part of the reason why I did it. Part of the reason I created it was so that I could, ramble on and on and on and have you people listen to me, which I love. But part of it also was to, hopefully make some money. And I don't think I'm making any money, and I don't really care. That's not a concern. And that's not why I'm contemplating shutting that down, because the reason I'm contemplating shutting it down is basically to kind of do what Fishhead Salad did with his account, where he shows, at least on the old format, I got to figure out if this is possible on the new format, which I do not like thus far. On the old format, he has playlists set up, and he has, I think, about 5 playlists, and in each one of the playlists, it tackles a different attitude or a different idea, and he has his playlist for when he goes out and tries to find, tropical fish, scuba diving and that sort of thing. I don't think it's scuba diving, I think it's just snorkeling. But, he's got that playlist. So you're not going to be confused by going to that playlist and going, wait a minute, where's Fishhead Salad's videos on, atheism or, whatever. I kind of did the same thing with my playlists, where I've got my playlist set up for, my mirrors and whatnot. But what I don't like about having it set up just to show all the videos is it's just kind of hodgepodge. So there's the possibility that what I will actually do is re-upload my videos from Spotlight on Xandar onto Xandar's Meteor and just put it in its own playlist. Because then if it's in its own playlist, then you all know where to find them. And you'll see them pop up in your subscription feed, and you don't have to worry about going, well, wait, is this Xandar's Meteor? Is this Spotlight on Xandar? I can keep everything in one place. As for my Facebook accounts, there's the possibility that I will stop the Xandar's Meteor Facebook account one of these days and actually let everybody know who I actually am, and come out to the world and my family and everything else, so that I don't have to continue to try this dual life thing. But as of right now, that's not going to happen. So I'm very rarely showing up on Facebook under Xandar's Meteor. There may be a few people that I actually seek out with my personal email, people that already know who I am anyway, so that I can, kind of try and keep in touch with people a little bit better than just the, oh, look, I accepted the friend request and now I'm not going to come back to the Xandar's Meteor Facebook for 2 weeks. And so there's the possibility that I'm just going to try, what it all comes down to is streamlining, to adjust to the changes in my life since Ohio. Because again, and I know I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but when I was in Ohio, I had 10 plus hours a day to keep up with every video, every person, every comment, 3 different email accounts, 2 different Facebooks, 2 different channels, plus everything else that was going on, all the drama. You probably can't see it, but I just realized that everybody was mirroring a Fishhead Salad video, so I'm downloading that. I'm going to upload that on Xandar's Meteor. I noticed that I missed a Mudbrooker video that got DMCA'd for what I gathered, and it's just, I don't have as much time as I thought I was going to. I don't have as much time as I did, and as far as I know, all 212 of you are actually all subscribers over at Xandar's Meteor. So if there are any of you that are subscribed here and are not subscribed to Xandar's Meteor, I highly recommend going ahead and jumping over to Xandar's Meteor. It's the one subscription that Spotlight on Xandar is actually subscribed to, so I make it nice and easy to find. and subscribe over there, because most likely the logical conclusion is to close down Spotlight on Xandar, move all of the videos in its own playlist, and show playlists so you guys know what the hell's going on. So there may be some changes coming up. Actually, I guarantee you there are changes coming up. I just haven't completely and totally locked in what those changes are going to be. So again, thank you to all of you for following along with me on this wonderful journey called life, and I hope to talk to all of you soon. I hope that I can get my shit together and make more videos and finish my story, if nothing else. I do not plan on giving up on YouTube, but I at least feel as though I want to finish my life story through the series that I began with the Growing Up Extreme Christian videos. I want to finish that, at least. And we'll go from there. So I hope you are all having a wonderful week, or had a wonderful week, and are enjoying your weekend. We have had snow, which you can see, and you can't see it very well. It was really bad snow, and then it turned to ice, and then it turned to rain, and so yeah, that's the joys of Seattle. Okay, everyone, take care. I'll talk to you soon.